So, hi guys, I'm Joshua Tubog and I'm going to show you the configuration of DHCP for the server and the client. So, first, what is DHCP? DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It is a client or for server protocol that automatically provides an IP host with its IP addresses and other related configuration information such as the subnet mask and the default gateway. So let's start. Go to root by typing sudo, then type the password. Then first and foremost, we need to install the DHCP package. Just type yum y install DHCP. Then just wait for a while. So after the installing, if, next is we need for to configure the interface by typing this vim sysconfig network scripts ifcfg ETH and whatever ETH number you are. So you can check that by clicking this. So in my case it is ETH 0. Type device ETH 0 broadcast. Photos, output. And on boot. Then to save colon then WQ. Then service. To apply the changes, type this service network start. Now let's proceed to the configuration of DHCP. But first, we need to change the network type into bridge adapter. So we just click this machine settings, then network, then bridge adapter. So for configuring the DHCP, we first need to input the interface or whatever ETH number you are into the args on the DHCP that the server will use. So let's type this vim etc sysconfig DHCP. Oops, DHCPD rather. So here we're gonna type the interface with page 0, then save. Then after that, the configuration of the ranges, the IP ranges which the client will use. So just type this vim dhcp hcpd.conf. So we will type it all here. So first is the subnet. So this is the network address, which is 192.168.10.0. Then the net mask. Then don't forget the curly brace. Next is the range. So in my case, I'm gonna set from dot 50. So 192.168.10.50 up to the last usable IP address, which is 254. Then semicolon. Next is the broadcast address. Option broadcast address 55. Then lastly is the default gateway. And close curly brace and save. Then after that, we can now start the DHCP. So type service DHCPD start. But as you can see, it failed. So whenever you encounter something like this, starting the DHCPD or whatever, what you just type this command echo 0 sa Linux SE Linux first. This command is for enabling. Then restart. So service DHCPD restart. So as you can see, it's all good now and it's starting. So let's assume that what we all did a while ago is for the configuration of server. And as for the configuration of the client, you just have to change the boot proto static into DHCP, just like this. So vim etc sysconfig network scripts ifcfd880. So here you just have to change this into DHCP. And that's all. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how it's done by having two virtual machines, one for the server and one for the client. So as for the server, after the configuration of the DHCP, then you just have to start service DHCPD start. So as you can see, nothing happened because I already started it a while ago. Instead, I'm going to display the IP ranges that this client will use. So vim etc DHCP conf. So here's the range from .50 up to .254. So then as for this client, I'm gonna show you first the current IP of this by typing this ifconfig. So the current IP is 192.168.20.5. So after the configuration of the DHCP here in client, we hope to change this IP into this one of these ranges. So, but first, we must need to identify if the network is is enabled by typing this vim etc sysconfig network. So as you can see, as it says here, yes, so it is enabled. Then type, then save. Next is, we will now change the boot protostatic into DHCP. So just change this into DHCP. Then save. Then to apply the changes, yeah, type service network start. So as you can see, it's all good now, and to check, I'm going to show you again now the current, the before, the before IP ad and the current IP ad. So now it is now 192.168.10.51 from here. From that, from the 20.5 into the 10.51. So that's all, guys. Thank you, and I hope you learned something. Bye bye.